Right, this is a unboxing of the Disney Kylo Ren Reforged Helmet, which was available at D23 2024. And this box is what shipped from the Disney online store. And so it does have sound effects, light effects, and voice changing effects. So that's a pretty neat feature. So we'll go ahead and open it up here. And this is not a Hasbro Black Series helmet for comparison. But it seems to be similar quality. The box has all these designs on it. Open it up at the top. Here we have the instructions and what looks like an additional pad of some kind. It's like a soft foam. Take the cardboard off here. And then second cardboard. Helmet out. It's wrapped in plastic. Let's see if there's anything else in the bottom here. No, nothing else in the bottom of the box. So here's the helmet itself. Go ahead and take that out of the plastic. It's not too heavy. It feels solid though. So 2 plastic wrappings there. Alright, and so there we have the helmet. It feels like it's mostly plastic. And you can see there is a seam going up the sides here. If you've looked at the Black Series helmet, I believe there is kind of a notch here with a plastic tab that looks really cheap. So this one's a little bit more hidden. It does feel pretty solid. There is some movement to the plastic pieces here on the sides of the seams, you can see. And then looks like there is a battery compartment in the top down here. And then you can see that there's kind of like a voice speaker or microphone and speaker here in the front. And then you can see all the seams here are supposed to light up. The front portion that's also plastic here, it's painted to look like metal. It's pretty convincing. If anything, I would say this needs some weathering to make it look a little more realistic. It's pretty clean as it sits here. And then we'll go ahead and, so we have one switch down here. Looks like it has a left and then a right, and then center is off. And then on the back side, you can see there are some circles here. I don't know if that lines up with the padding or not, but we'll find out. So if you pull out the actual battery tab here, and now we're going to switch the switch to the left, and you can see that turns on the light effect, which is actually pretty cool. The LEDs are hidden inside of it because it's pretty thick and they shine through, but it appears to be like the whole entire helmet has the glowing cracks. So that's pretty convincing. And then we're going to go ahead and turn it back to the middle for off. Looks like on the eyepieces here, it's actually a mesh fabric. So there's not plastic there. It's just fabric mesh that's soft. So that way you can see through. You can see there's a full eye slot for you to easily see through, which is an issue that's kind of nice to avoid because at night, if you wear this and it's glass, sometimes the reflections make it hard to see. So with just the fabric mesh there, it should be very easy to see through. Okay, so we opened up the other package with the manual here, and essentially you can see that there are several functions for this mask. So you have the ability to turn it on to the right, and you'll have voice features as well as the lights and the sound. And then you can turn it on to the left for just the power to have the, looks like the lights and then the audio. So if you go look at it, it looks like there's a button on the side here. So if you're holding the helmet, on the right hand side of the helmet, this grill kind of on the bottom is actually a button. So if you flick this power switch to the left.
Don't fight it. You know you can't.
So we have audio features and we have light features there. And that's just by pushing the side button here.
The dark side is in our nature. Surrender to it. Don't be afraid. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. Don't fight it. You know you can't.
So it looks like we have several different audio features on that side. The other side is not a button itself. And then if we switch this power switch back over to the other side, so with the lights on, this would be with voice features, so you could talk through it and have your voice modified.
I'll show you.
But you can also still push the button on the side to have the audio features.
Don't fight it. You know you can't.
And then if we put it on here, you can hear that my voice is modified now using the speaker. So that's the power features there with the audio. And then it actually does come with 3 separate pads for inside of the helmet. So if you look at the picture here on the instructions, so we have the 3 pads here. Looks like one goes in the front portion near the forehead, and then one in the back. But it has this picture with the layout here where there's 1, 2, 3, so pretty much top, center, and then 2 on the rear, it looks like. They do come with, looks like peel off Velcro, so you can apply this Velcro anywhere in the helmet, and then you can attach these. So we have 6 Velcro pieces, and the illustration here looks like those are supposed to go inside the helmet on those dots. So if you take off one of the Velcro pieces, you can see it just has a peel off backing here. So if you peel off the backing, not the easiest thing to do. There we go. So you can peel off the backing, and then inside of the actual helmet, looks like we have space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these dots. So then you would just go and take the individual dots and stick them inside the helmet in those locations. And then for the pad, you can then take the pad and stick it into the helmet like that. So it Velcros into the helmet, and that'll add some extra padding. So overall, this should be a pretty comfortable helmet to wear with those additional pads. It feels about the same weight as one of the standard Hasbro Black Series helmets. Maybe a little bit more robust because it was a little bit thicker. I'd imagine that with the audio features, that's the primary reason for that. So that concludes the brief unboxing and overview of the Kylo Ren Reforged Helmet that Disney has for sale on their website currently.